All right, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's going on, guys? How you all doing? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. All right, let me finish setting up this Yahoo scoreboard. But I hope you're all doing well. Don't mind me. I'm still talking. What's up, Jeevan Newts? What's up, Troy, man? Thanks for coming on here, guys. Busy afternoon and a busy day ahead of us. Just did football yesterday, and that's great. Football is starting, but guess what? We still got a lot of baseball left, and we're in the last month of September. And this is a big series that the Phillies have right here in front of their eyes. They're playing against their division rivals who are in first place, and they have the potential of clinching a playoff spot within the next coming days or so. So, yes, it's going to be a really big series between them and the Phillies. So we're still fighting for that number one wild card spot, and it really seems like, the Phillies are not going to. It would be almost impossible for the Phillies to actually win the division. The Braves pretty much have it locked up, but the Phillies they really just have to do a good job in regards to the wild card, and hopefully they'll be able to do that as well. All right, so let me get this thing started. Give me 1 second. But I hope you're all having yourselves a great day. All right, Taijuan Walker is the guy that's going to be taking the mound for the Phillies, and he's to have a really good outing today. I think that the main thing for him is that he really has to go deep. He has to really try to make sure that he's, that he has his command and that things are going really well in his control. This is a playoff type of a series, okay? This is a big test for the Phillies. They weren't able to get the job done against the Miami Marlins, and they lost that series after Ranger Suarez went 7 1/3 of an inning yesterday without allowing a hit, and then he just had a little hiccup, and the Phillies were not able to capitalize. And they have to try to do something different today, for sure. Alrighty. Let me make sure that I have this up right here. Okay, let's refresh the page. Let's get that going. Great. Larry, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on here, Larry. I hope all is well, and I hope you're having a great day, man. I really do. Thanks so much for coming on here. And also, thank you guys so much for coming on last night. If you guys did miss the announcement, I will tell you guys that we are going to be doing, primarily for football during the season, we are primarily going to be doing Eagles football because that's what you guys like, and I want to be consistent, man. I really do, and I care about consistency. We'll still be doing some Patriots games, the ones that are nationally televised that obviously don't interfere with the Eagles or the Phillies for sure. But, yes, that is what we're going to be doing. So, just a little schedule as to what we're doing this week. We got a doubleheader today. Tomorrow, we have a game at 6:40. We will be doing our Eagles our Eagles recap as well, and we'll be probably doing that during the afternoon. I don't know what time just yet. And then Wednesday, the Phillies play against the Braves to wrap up their 4-game series, so we'll be doing that game. Thursday, the Phillies are off, and it's Thursday night football, man. Eagles back in action going up against Larry's Vikings, so that should be very interesting. And then Friday, it's back to the Phillies. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we got Phillies baseball. They're taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And then on Sunday night, we will be doing the Patriots-Dolphins game primetime because we still want to get more and more reps with doing football. That's what it comes down to. Okay, so let's go over the starting lineups for both teams. We'll go over the Atlanta Braves one first. We got Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off. Ozzie Albies batting second. Austin Riley batting third. And in the cleanup spot, it will be Matt Olson. Marcell Ozuna is batting fifth. He's the designated hitter. Eddie Rosario out in left field. He's batting sixth. Travis d'Arnaud, the seventh hitter, behind the plate this afternoon. And then Orlando Arcia will be hitting eighth over at shortstop. And Michael Harris, the second, out in center field batting ninth. I mean, their lineup is just so stacked, and there's a reason why they are 93 and 49. So again, it'll be Acuna Jr., Albies, Riley, Olson, Ozuna, Rosario, Darno, Arcia, and Harris II. So that is the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. And on the mound for the Phillies, as I mentioned before, it'll be Taijuan Walker. So Walker has pitched in 27 games this season. He's 15-5 with 147 innings under his belt, a 4.15 earned run average. He has 123 strikeouts and has allowed 62 walks. The splitter has been a pretty good thing for him throughout this entire season for the most part. Started off the year a little bit shaky and then started to get into a little bit of a groove. And over his last couple of outings, though, he's starting to go back to what he was doing at the very beginning of the season. He has allowed at least 2 or more runs in his last 8 outings. But he's allowed 3 or more just over his last 2. All right, we're just about ready to get underway. I think we got to fast forward this again. Let's do that. All right, we're refreshing the page. All right, so Ronald Acuna Jr. will be up at the plate. And again, it'll be Acuna Jr., Albies, Riley, Olson, Ozuna, Rosario, Darno, Arcia, and Harris II. If you just subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for doing so. Welcome on in, man. Troy, was that you? First pitch to Acuna. It's up high for a ball. Ronald hitting .336 on the season, and he pops the 1-0 pitch up over towards the first base side. Harper loses the cap, and it goes out of play. This guy has been absolutely on a tear this season, and he's, without a doubt, the MVP of the National League. The 1-1, outside and low for ball 2. Just dominating every single category at the plate. The 2-1, that was a strike, but the home plate umpire, Larry Vanover, calls it the ball. That was clearly a strike. We've been seeing a whole lot of missed calls from home plate umpires over the last, I'd say, a couple of weeks, probably even longer than that. The 3-1, inside and high for ball 4. And it's a leadoff walk to Ronald Acuna Jr. And even Walker still having some words with Larry Vanover, saying, why didn't you give me the call? So Acuna, who's over at first base, has 35 homers, has 93 RBI, and is hitting .336, and, oh, by the way, has 64 stolen bases and 75 walks. All right, time is called on the mound as Garrett Stubbs will head on over towards the mound. Let's take a look at the Phillies' defense. So Stubbs will be behind the plate. Walker's on the mound. Over at first, it's Bryce Harper. At second, it's Bryson Stott. Third baseman will be Alec Bohm. And the shortstop is Trey Turner. And then the outfield from right to left, you got Castellanos. And then Marsh in center. And Cave. Cave is out in left field. Ozzy Albies is up right now. He's batting second. He's hitting .266 first pitch. Line drive down the right field line. That's a fair ball. It just stays on the chalk. Castellanos plays it on a couple of bounces. That was a fair ball. They called it a foul ball. Atlanta, I think. Can they challenge that? That was a fair ball. No balls, 1 strike to Albies, and he's going to go back to home plate. That was a fair ball. Let's see. Acuna fell also. But it was barely foul. So Albies hitting .266 with 29 homers and 92 RBI. So Acuna's back at first base. The throw back to first, it's not in time. Acuna Jr. also pulled a little prank on Bryce Harper when he wasn't looking. He was actually looking to home plate, and Acuna Jr. literally just took his glove. No balls, 1 strike. Walker gets set at the belt. 2 seconds left on the pitch clock. Throw back to first. Not in time. He also, when the ball was hit out to right field by Ozzy Albies, he tripped up over at first base. And then got up and saw where the ball was and was like, oh, shoot, I got to go. But it was a foul ball. The 0-1, he gets the call there on the edge of the plate for a called strike. Bizarre game so far. Phillies did lose the series to the Miami Marlins. They lost yesterday afternoon's game. The 0-2 on the way. It's outside. 8 pitches already in this first inning for Taijuan Walker. The Atlanta Braves, you can probably argue that, at least throughout this whole regular season, that this is probably one of their best, if not their best, team that they've ever had. The 1-2, fouled back. I mean, just take a look from 1 through 9. Even people that worked for the organization have come out and they even thought that Orlando Arcia was just going to be a backup. He was an all-star this year. The 1-2, swing, gonna miss, and the throw over the second base to get Acuna. It's in time. Strike him out, throw him out. And Ronald Acuna Jr. got caught stealing. First of all, I was surprised that Arcia went after the high fastball outside, and Acuna Jr. was dead at second base. Got him. Nice play by Garrett Stubbs. Comes Austin Riley, 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, swing and a miss. The 0-1 offering. It's in dirt. It was a splitter at 88 miles per hour. Take a look at Austin Riley's stats. He's in .275 with 34 homers and 85 RBI. The 1-1, low and outside for ball 2. It was. And it was barely foul. Home plate umpire actually had that correct. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball. Hit out to deep left center field. It's going back towards the track and hits off the top of the wall. And it gets on by Jay Cave. He did not read it correctly. He bobbles it and throws it over to shortstop. The throw to the plate, that's off the line. That's an inside the park home run by Austin Riley. Just hit out to left center field. It bounced off the top of the wall, and Cave did not read it correctly. And as soon as he got over towards the ball, he then bobbled it as he was trying to barehand it, and Austin Riley came cruising into home plate. That's unbelievable. Thanks for catching me on that. I apologize. It happens. No. Oh, wait, maybe I did. Okay. I'll have to go back to the tape. I was talking about Arcia. The pitch, swing and a miss. Yeah, I was mentioning Arcia in the bottom of the lineup, but maybe I did also mention him as the strikeout, throw him out. The 0-1, another swing and a miss. That has to be Austin Riley's first inside the park home run. It was a triple and an E7? Okay. That sounds right. The 0-2, it's up high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch upstairs. Olsen in 277 now. He's been on a tear lately, too, with 48 homers and 121 RBI. 2-2 on the way. It's outside. So that's going to make the count now 3-2. Walker, last time he ended up facing the Atlanta Braves. As the 3-2 pitch, that swung on and missed for strike 3. He went 6 2/3, allowed 10 hits, 3 earned runs, and that was back on May 26th. And he ended up getting the win for the Phillies. So the Phillies do allow a run. It was on a triple and an error by Jay Cave. We go to the bottom of the first, though. Braves lead at 1-0. It wasn't even on the throw. It was just trying to play it off the top of the wall. Tried to barehand it. And he couldn't barehand it, so. All right. Up to a little bit of a sloppy start, even on my end, but that's all right. We go to the bottom of the first. Ooh. Kyle Schwarber will be leading things off for the Phillies. Then it'll be Trey Turner batting second, Bryce Harper hitting third, Alec Boehm is batting in the cleanup spot, and then it'll be Bryson Stott batting fifth, Brandon Marsh hitting sixth, Nick Castellanos batting seventh, over out in right field, and Jake Cave is hitting eighth. It's the guy that just made that error out in left field. He's out in left field, and Garrett Stubbs batting ninth behind the plate. So, once again, it's Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Boehm, Stott, Marsh, Castellanos, Cave, and Stubbs. And, well, the Phillies will be going up against Charlie Morton, who was a former Philly at one time. He's 14-11 on the season with a 3.32 ERA, 168 strikeouts, and 151 2/3 of an inning. Over his last 2 outings, he's gone 10 innings, has allowed 3 earned runs, 11 strikeouts, and 9 hits. So Schwarber will be leading things off. He did have a 3-run homer in yesterday afternoon's game. Guys, we need 21 more subscribers in order to get to the 1,000 mark. Let's get there. Morton comes set, winds up in the first pitch. That was outside, but it's a called strike by Larry Vanover. Unbelievable. This is Morton's 28th game that he has started this season. And again, a 3.32 ERA. He's been doing pretty solid. That curveball has been one of the main reasons why, and that's in there for a strike at the knees. Schwarber now hitting 198, almost at the 200 mark. The ball's in 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Fly ball hit out to deep right field. And Acuna Jr. is there, and he makes the catch as he tries to battle the sun. If you just subscribed to my channel, comment who you are down below, and I'll give you a shout-out, man. 1 away in the bottom of the first, and Trey Turner is up at the plate. Trey's really been red hot lately. He's batting second. Morton comes set, winds up, and delivers. Throws a sinker right at the knees at 94. So the Braves defense will look like this. Travis d'Arnaud's behind the plate. Over at first base is Olsen. Second base is Albies. Third base is Riley. And the shortstop is Arcia. The 0-1 on the way. It's inside and high. And then from left to right, you got Rosario, Harris, and Acuna Jr. A pretty stacked outfield. Braves are 93-49. Phillies are 78-64. The 1-1, a curveball that's just fouled off. Turner's average now is at 266. It's not really a Trey Turner-like stat, but considering where it was at one point at 240, he's really done a much better job. The 1-2 pitch, 96, that's just fouled off. Over his last 10 games, he has 9 homers, 19 RBI, and a .415 batting average. Morton with the windup and the pitch, swing and a miss on a curveball on the inside corner of the plate. And Charlie Morton gets his first strikeout of the afternoon. 2 up, 2 down, and Bryce Harper is due up. A curveball, he's gone to about 44% of the time this season. And the four-seamer, well, hitters are hitting 293 against it. But against the curveball, they're hitting 181. First pitch to Harper. That's off the plate. Who do you think wins the Cy Young? Top 3 are probably Strider, Steele, and Snell. Yes. Absolutely. The 1-0 to Bryce, that's low on a changeup at 80 miles per hour. Spencer Strider has been unbelievable. And Steele, man, he's been doing really, really well. I would say that that's probably a safe top 3. For sure. 2 balls, no strikes to Bryce Harper. Batting .294 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch. It's in the dirt. And that makes the count now 3-0. Harper has 402 at-bats coming into today and has played in 108 games. Was out until the middle of May due to the Tommy John surgery that he had in the offseason. The 3-0, it's at the knees for a strike. And he became the fastest player to recover from Tommy John surgery. The 3-1, low and inside, and Harper draws a 2-out walk. I don't think that Morton was able to get the proper mechanics right there. Yeah. I said to the person, comment who you are down below if you just subscribed. Here's Alec Bohm. First pitch, that's way outside and low on a curveball at 82. Olsen and Harper chatting over at first base. So Harper gets his little elbow guard on. Pretty big. Bohm batting .277. The 1-0. That's off the plate again for ball 2. So 6 out of his last 7 pitches have been balls. Bohm is 10 for 25 lifetime against Charlie Morton with 5 RBI. 2 out still. Harper's over at first. The 2-0 pitch, outside and low again. And the count is 3-0. It's been getting a little bit wild. Looks a little stressed, too. 16 pitches for Charlie as we're in the bottom of the first. The 3-0 pitch, low again, and outside for ball 4. Back-to-back walks allowed by Charlie Morton and Bryson Stott. If you see a theme here, definitely wouldn't help or wouldn't hurt if you take a couple of pitches. Stott batting .290 with 14 homers and 55 RBI. 2 outs and 2 runners on. And the first pitch does not get the call, but it was painted on the inside corner. Not in the eyes of Larry Vanover. Oh, boy. So the crew chief for this afternoon will be Larry Vanover calling the balls and the strikes. Jacob Metz is over at first base. Has the 1-0. That's low again for ball 2, and Travis d'Arnaud wants to have a conversation. Edwin Moscasco is the second base umpire, and DJ Rayburn is over at third. "19 pitches in this inning for Morton. 8 strikes and 11 balls. It's a big day for the Phillies as they're trying to gain more ground in that NL wildcard spot for that top spot. Harper's at second, Bohm's at first, the 2-0 to Stott, and it's in there for a strike on a fastball right down the middle. What's up, Kathy? Thanks for coming on here. Hey, JJ, let's go Phillies. It's time to show that we are ready for the postseason run. Yes, sir. Morton looks back at second. Now back to the plate. The pitch. A curveball at the knees for a called strike at 82 miles per hour. After this inning, I have to go get some water. So I will be right back. The 2-2 on the way, the Stott. It's low and inside. And Stott takes it all the way for ball 3. So Bryson Stott, in 521 at-bats, has 151 hits, which is third on the team. Tied for first in that category is Turner and Castellanos. Payoff pitch coming up. Morton looks back at second. Now back to the plate. The runner goes. The pitch, swing and a miss. And Stott chases after a curveball that's in the dirt. And the inning comes to an end. No runs, 2 men left. And we head to the top of the second. Braves lead at 1-0 at Citizens Bank Park. We'll be right back in just a few moments. All right, cool. All right, we are back. We are back, guys. So it'll be Ozuna, Rosario, and d'Arnaud leading things off, or coming up to the plate in the second inning. The 0-1, it's low. Ozuna had a really big slump back from May till pretty much the middle of June. The 1-1 that's popped up over towards the first base side in fair territory, and Harper makes the catch just behind the bag, and there's one out. He does have 33 homers, though. He's been really giving the Braves a whole lot of offensive production as well as 78 RBI. The Braves, they actually have 4 hitters that already have 30 or more homers. Here's Eddie Rosario, who takes a strike right down the pipe. There's one out in the top of the second. The 0-1 pitch. Swing gonna miss on a sweeper at 84 miles per hour. See some clouds coming in. The 0-2 outside for a ball. Rosario hitting .265. He has 21 homers and 70 runs batted in. Walker lines up and delivers outside. Kathy Ann says, I tuned in yesterday. If I didn't already know you, you couldn't tell you were not already an Eagles fan. 2-2 pitch. Swing gonna miss. Walker struck out Eddie Rosario and is able to get his 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. Yeah, so we are going to be doing Eagles games because we got to be consistent. So that's probably why. I mean, I don't mind the Eagles. I've grown up listening to WIP, especially like over the last 5 years. So it's just natural, you know. Travis d'Arnaud is up at the plate. In the 0-1, check swing, did he go? They say no. Jacob Metz. First pitch was in there for a strike. d'Arnaud hitting .239 with 11 homers. The 1-1 line drive caught at third base by Bohm. Hot shot it over to third, and the inning is over. Quick inning for Taijuan Walker. We go to the bottom of the second. Phillies trail 1-0. Yeah, I was trying to detect Pats fan, but I couldn't tell. Yeah. Well, that's because we made the announcement yesterday, and you guys were so used to me saying that I am a Pats fan, and I am. But it was that was a wild game. Definitely learned a lot from calling that. Have to get more and more reps for sure. You know? But definitely, I do feel like I brought the energy, and I'm happy about that. But just got to use more terminology. The thing is that when I was in college, you know, I love my station manager, and I love the radio station I was a part of, but I didn't get any reps doing football for us because our station manager would do those games, and even for the Rowan Television Network, it was pretty competitive, you know, so I couldn't really do a lot of games. With baseball and with basketball, you just get so many reps because there's so many games. I mean, I didn't get a lot of reps, but like I definitely got experience. I'm happy with that, but I'm not getting the reps like what I'm doing right now. For sure. But you got to start. You got to start sometime. And, you know, it is what it is. How many Phillies games have I done? I want to say 105. All right, so let's figure that out. 82. We're at 142. It's been more than 105. It's been like 120. I think we've done like 120 games. All right, Brandon Marsh is coming up to the plate. If you look at the playlist, if you look at my playlist like on my channel, it's not fully accurate. The pitch. It's taken for a strike. Marsh was pointing to something out in center field. I think that something distracted him, so DJ Rayburn is the third base umpire. Michael Harris II wasn't ready. There was something going on, so they're going to redo this. So that it's like that pitch didn't even matter. So Marsh gets a second chance with the first pitch. And that one's taken on the outside corner for a called strike. It's at 95 miles per hour. It's funny because imagine if you actually would have hit a home run. Then it would have been like, if he would have hit a home run on the first pitch beforehand, that would have really been bad. The 0-1, it's at the knees for a called strike. I don't know if there was debris that was blowing in on the field. Or what? 0-2 is the count. Morton comes set at the belt, kicks, fires, swing gonna miss. Charlie Morton goes at it with a 96-mile-per-hour fastball as he climbs the ladder and goes upstairs. Larry says you can get more reps in one baseball season than 9 football seasons. It's true. It is true. Here's Nick Castellanos batting .270 with 22 homers and 88 RBI. The pitch. Swing and a miss. But see, also if it weren't for the baseball reps or the basketball reps, right? I don't think I would have done as good of a job as I did yesterday for football. The 0-1. That's off the plate. It's a very similar concept. Know the rules, study the storylines, and the 1-1 line drive played on a bounce over at shortstop by Arcia. The flip over to first, that's in time. That definitely got the wind taken out of Arcia. And there's 2 outs in the bottom of the second. It's hit really sharply. That was a really nice play, though. But what was I saying? I was basically saying that, it's the same concept. Know the rules of the game, right? Call the action, give the storylines, and let it breathe. Your storytelling. That's all it is. The pitch to Cave. It's on the outside corner for a called strike. Cave batting .232 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on, and the 0-1 on the way, swing and a miss. A changeup that was low. But it's nice because, that's how you get better. 0-2 on the way. It's popped up it out to left field. Not too deep. And there to make the catch. For out number 3 is Eddie Rosario. 1, 2, 3 go to the Phillies. And we go to the top of the third. Know the players, too, on both teams. Well, that's a part of the storyline. So, the tricky thing about football, to me, is studying a 53-man roster, but doing that while you're calling baseball games every day. That I think is what makes baseball challenging, is because one of my goals, I had a lot of goals this summer, and I probably didn't accomplish half of those goals, but that's because, baseball's every day. So, keeping up with Twitter, right? Making my thumbnails and doing all those other things. That's not even studying for the broadcast. Yes, looking over Twitter and making my lineups and all those things, yes. But then doing the extra stuff, making the thumbnails and making sure I'm promoting on my socials. I haven't really been doing that as much. Cutting my own highlights. It's a lot of work. And I'm taking the chance on myself. because that's why I do it. You know? You got to know the players, and you have to know the coaches, and you just have to be able to tell a story. That's all it is. Your storytelling. But you're going to screw up, and you're going to make mistakes. I made a big mistake today. I made a lot of mistakes last night. And guess what? I'm not on national TV. I'm starting my own channel, and that's why this is my smaller market, guys. If you are new to the channel, and if you do enjoy my content, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. I encourage you all to subscribe, like, and turn on those notification bells. Let's take a sip of water. Arcia batting .276 with a .443 slugging percentage and 17 homers. First pitch, check swing, ground ball, hit over to third base. Bohm gloves it, throws over to first, and that's in time. One out in the top of the third. I hate it when this does that. That's the only thing I don't like about this app, is that happens. And it's because they have to get their ads in. One away in the top of the third. Walker throws the first pitch in this at-bat, and it's at the knees. You're young. I didn't sleep when I was your age. I need a lot of sleep. I really do. The 0-1, way outside and high for a ball. So Taijuan Walker with 34 pitches. The 35th one on the way, and that's way outside for a ball too. And the other thing is that, like what you guys don't realize too, is that, we got to get our exercise and we got to take care of our bodies too. Line drive into left center field. That's in there for a base hit. Marsh goes over towards his left. Throws over to second, and Michael Harris is in there safely. Have a good stream, man. I'll see you later tonight. We'll be on for our second game. So Michael Harris, the second, is able to cruise into second base without a throw. That's the second hit allowed today by Taijuan Walker. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes back up. The first pitch almost hits him. It was way inside for a ball. Acuna, with runners in scoring position, is batting .321 with 8 homers and 58 RBI. He's also drawn 20 walks as well. The 1-0, inside again, a splitter at 86. Taijuan Walker's 31 years old. Stands at 6'4", 235 pounds. Had a birthday on August 13th. The pitch. Fly ball hit out to shallow right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. It was a bloop single. Harper loses his footing, and one run comes in to score. And Ronald Acuna Jr. stops over at first base. It's an RBI single by Acuna Jr., and the Braves lead it 2-0. That was the right pitch. Just jammed him, though. Throw back over to first. That's not in time. Acuna Jr. did get caught stealing on a strikeout. Throw him out. Back in the first. Albies is up. 39 pitches for Walker, with 1 out in the top of the third. The pitch. Outside. Yes, Larry, for sure. Thank you for reminding me. Like and subscribe, guys. If you enjoy my content, that is. Throw back to first base to try to get Acuna Jr. That's not in time. Other games that we have going on tonight, we got Cardinals and Orioles. That game will start at 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time, and then the Nationals and Pirates game will be at 6:35 as well. The 1-0 pitch by Walker outside for ball 2. Phillies will play the second game of their doubleheader at 6:40. Braves still haven't decided on who's going to be pitching. The 2-0 pitch outside and high for ball 3. Stubbs throws it out into center field, and Acuna Jr. is going to go over to third base. Acuna got a really good jump, and that time Garrett Stubbs, that throw was way over towards Bryson Stott's left side, and then went out into center field. And Acuna Jr. goes over to third base. That's his 65th stolen base on the season. Just unbelievable. It's all the way to Turner's left side. 3-0 is the count. And the next pitch, it's popped up. Hit out to shallow left field. Bohm loses it, but then gets to it. Loses the cap, and he makes the catch on the outfield grass. And there's 2 away. Wow. Good pitch thrown by Taijuan Walker just to get Albies jammed on that. And he got him to pop it up. There's Austin Riley, who had a triple and also scored a run, thanks to an E7 by Jay Cave. The pitch, that was fouled off. 44 pitches for Taijuan Walker. Phillies down 2-0. Acuna Jr. leads off at third. The 0-1, a big swing and a miss on a fastball at 94. What's up, Keaton? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here. Did you just subscribe to the channel? If that was you, I'll give you a shout out. The 0-2, inside and way up high. Riley has scored 100 runs this season. And coming into today, he's batting .275 with 34 homers and 85 RBI. The 1-2, inside and high, and Stubbs looks back over it at third. Welcome on in, Keaton. There we go, man. Welcome. The 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. And Austin Riley does strike out. However, the Braves get another run on an RBI bloop single by Ronald Acuna Jr. The Phillies trail 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Welcome on in, man. Oh, boy. How many people do we have on here? Catherine Coffee should comment. How many subscribers do I have? I have 981. She didn't do a live chat. Huh, thanks, guys. 18. Phillies on pace for no hits, 0 runs, and 6 errors in this game. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. It's a really quick turnaround today. I did not really get a lot of sleep last night. What's something that you guys do if you can't sleep? I'm always open for suggestions. I try to journal a little bit, write things down. try to exercise, maybe to make myself a little tired. But what are some things you guys do if you can't sleep? You've been a 76ers fan for a long time? Oh, that's so cool, man. Yeah, we do 76ers basketball, Phillies baseball, Flyers hockey, and Eagles football on here, man. We'll still be doing some Patriots games. All right, here comes Garrett Stubbs. The first pitch, that spun it out towards the first base side, and it's popped up and caught by Matt Olson. Just a poor bunt attempt by Garrett Stubbs, and nothing to it. All right, Kyle Schwarber's coming up. His 43 homers and 94 RBI. Why Eagles and not Patriots? Why am I doing the Eagles game? Like, are you... Yeah, okay, hold up. The pitch. It's in there for a strike at 94 miles per hour. I'm doing the Eagles because I want to keep my... I want to be consistent. I really do. And I've noticed that we have a lot of people on here that tune into Phillies, right? Or sorry, a lot of the Phillies fans and a lot of the Sixers fans are obviously fans of the Eagles. So I want to keep that consistent. The 0-1. Inside for a ball. Check swing. Did he go? Third base umpire says no. The other thing, too, the other reason why I'm doing it is because NFL... To get NFL games outside of the market does cost a lot. So, it's all about the reps. That's really what it is. 1-1 is the count. The pitch. Outside for ball 2. Messing with you. I know you are, but no, like that's I gotta explain that to guys like Keaton though. And other people that are on the chat. So, like, you know, you do raise a really good point because I do have to bring that up. You're right. 3-1 is the count to Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Popped up, hit out to shallow left field. And Riley is there, and he drops it as he tried to turn over the shoulder. And he just could not get to it. And Kyle Schwarber gets on with a bloop single out to left field. It was a tough play. He tried to backhand it as he was trying to go over out into left field, and it just dropped in. It was a really tough read. It would have been an incredible catch. I gotta tell you that. Trey Turner is coming up. The pitch that he sees, there's a fly ball hit out to right field. It's carrying, going back towards the warning track. Acuna Jr. just has enough room, and he'll make the catch. Timing was just a little bit off. Well, the good news for the Phillies is that they got their first hit of the afternoon. The Braves are 32-14 in series openers. The Dodgers and the Orioles, they're 31-15. The Rays are 30-14. Here's Bryce Harper, and he takes that one inside. Harper, when runners are on, he's batting .297 with 7 homers and has an OBP of .414. There's 2 outs here. Morton winds up, delivers. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. Harper has put up some really good numbers against Charlie Morton, for sure. He's 10 for 25. There's the Philly fanatic out in right field, chilling with a fan, putting his feet up over the rail. The 1-1, low. Change up at 84. Bryce is 30 years old. He has 15 homers this season. Two balls and 1 strike. And the next pitch, inside for ball 3. in those at-bats, he also has a homer and 7 RBI against him and a .385 batting average. Yes, we did. The 3-1 offering, the Bryce Harper grounder. It's fouled, though, towards that first base side. Braves' record is probably equally good in second and third games. Well, the thing is that they score so many runs in the first inning, too, offensively. Infield playing Harper to pull towards the first base side, and Harper will call for time. I heard a stat, and I can't remember it, but Greg Murphy was talking about it. It was like they've scored 150 runs this season just in the first inning. It was like something really, really absurd. Payoff pitch by Morton. Here it comes, and it's outside for ball 4, and Bryce Harper draws a walk. And that puts runners over at first and second. And now Bohm is coming back up. This is a golden opportunity here. You have 2 runners on base. Bohm just has to try to come through. But again, doesn't hurt to take a couple of pitches. Do you think Taijuan Walker would play long, or will we go to him in the bullpen? I mean, you're going to have to go to him in the starting rotation. First pitch to Bohm. That's low for a ball. Bohm batting .351 with runners in scoring position with 4 homers and 64 RBI. Comment down below what your starting rotation would be for the playoffs. And then I'll give you a full assessment. The 1-0 line drive into center field for a base hit. And it goes all the way towards the wall. Schwarber jogs in the score. It's bobbled by Michael Harris II. Harper rounding third. He'll come in to score. Punch. Counter punch. And it's 2-2 on a 2-run double by Alec Bohm. That was a fastball right down Broad Street that just Alec Bohm crushed out towards the left center field gap. It was headed out to center field, and the wind was just blowing that thing all the way towards the left side. And Michael Harris II just couldn't get over to it. Here's Bryson Stott. Phillies have an opportunity to also take the lead. First pitch was outside for a ball. Stott is hitting .289 with 14 homers. 48 pitches for Charlie. Bohm leads off at second. 1 ball, no strikes, and the 1-0. It's on the outside corner at the knees at 82. On another curveball. Last time Morton faced the Phillies, he went 5 1/3 and allowed 2 earned runs, as well as 9 strikeouts. The 1-1, outside again for ball 2. Way to go, Phillies! Double play day, we could use 6 or 7 innings start. Yes. For sure. The pitch, that's fouled off. Definitely need some good contributions from the starting rotation today. You can see if the Braves can get knocked out of the playoffs. Yeah, man. They have a great team. But again, if you got to play a game here in Philadelphia, it's not going to be easy. Or 3 games here in Philly. The pitch. Fly ball it out to left field. It's looking foul, and what a catch that was by that fan. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? He had the glove ready. It was like it's like he's an outfielder just coming in to make the catch. That was really awesome. 2-2. Phillies just tied it back on a 2-run double by Alec Boehm. He leads off at second. The 2-2 pitch to Stott. Ground ball hit over towards the first base side. Olsen has it, gloves it, throws over to first, and it's in time. And Charlie Morton is there to win the race to the bag. And the inning comes to an end. Phillies do get 2 runs back on a 2-run double by Alec Boehm. And we're tied 2-2 as we head to the top of the 4th. What's up, Donna? Thanks for coming on here. Rob will go long with Walker unless he gets shelled. Yeah. Are we playing at home or away today? We're at home. We're at home, my guy. I got to take a very quick step off. I have to stretch. I have to take these headphones off really, really quickly. And just, yes. I'll see you guys really soon, though. All right, guys, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Listen, man, I give you this content for free, so if you have not done so already, please make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. We've been stumbling on a lot of words today. They really have. But that's okay. We'll try to just take our time. I'm still kind of recovering from last night. I'm doing my first game for football. I really had a blast doing it. It's fun. Lots of high energy. First pitch to Olsen. Takes it all the way for a strike. A cutter at 85 miles per hour. Matt Olsen with 48 homers and 121 runs batted in. Takes the next pitch. That was off the plate, but it's a called strike by Larry Vanover. This has really gotten not so good for Vanover. The 0-2, low. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch outside. Diamondbacks will play against the New York Mets later tonight at 7:30 p.m. Should definitely be an interesting series. The pitch. Fouled off. That's like fun yesterday. It sounds like fun. Yeah, yesterday I was so busy. 2-2. It's off the plate for ball 3. We'll tune in on Thursday, man. We'll be doing our second Eagles game. The 3-2 pitch. Outside for ball 4. And Olsen gets on with the leadoff walk. I always hate how I get like a little itch in my nose sometimes. Now bring on Marcell Ozuna. First pitch that's way upstairs. A splitter at 85 miles per hour. Donna says, I hate that. I never got on last night. Just wanted to hear how you did. I'm a big Eagles fan, and that was a tough game. Got really wild at the end, man. It really did. The 1-0. Inside again for ball 2. You'll definitely hop on Thursday? Yeah, I'm excited. I gotta study, gotta start studying some rosters, too, tonight. I gotta do that. The pitch. Fouled off. I got to start doing that tonight. I got to cut highlights tonight. Man, I got a lot to do. In between games, I'm going to probably get some dinner. Get a little bit of coffee. Grind don't stop, man. The pitch. Foul ball. Those are Jets tonight, JJ. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say that Aaron Rodgers and the Jets pull it off. I believe that they're gonna beat Sean McDermott, man. I do. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon so far. And the pitch by Walker, outside and low. That was a cutter at 86. I really believe that Breece Hall will probably have a good game as well. I think he'll go off. Throw back to first. That's not in time. Is the game in Buffalo or is it at MetLife? Three balls, 2 strikes to Marcell Ozuna. And the payoff pitch that's low. And Ozuna will walk over to first base. And Olsen goes over to second. This is not good for Taijuan Walker. JJ, how come you're not at work? Because this is what I do. I'm taking a chance on myself, man. I am freelancing. I'm still doing that. But this is what I'm doing now because I'm taking the chance on myself, guys. Garrett Stubbs will have a conversation with Taijuan Walker on the mound. Your dad is a Reds fan? Cincinnati Reds? Okay. Yeah, John Sadak went to my college. He actually, it's funny, a lot of people don't know this, even that people that broadcasted with me at Rowan. He actually was one of the people that really started off the partnership with the Wilmington Blue Rocks. Probably wouldn't have realized it, but he was the first person to work there and call games for them. Here we go. Timeout is over. Eddie Rosario, the former Minnesota Twin, is up at the plate. Olsen leads off at second, and over at first is Ozuna. First pitch, that's outside for a ball. What's going on, guys? 1 ball, no strikes to Eddie Rosario, who's batting 6th in the lineup this afternoon. The 1-0, low again on a cutter at 88. Still nobody out in this top of the 4th inning, and as soon as the Phillies answered back, the Braves are hunting for runs here, and Walker cannot find the strike zone. The 2-0 pitch, he does right there as it's fouled off. Al Bundy says Breece Hall is coming off of ACL surgery. I don't think any running back has returned from ACL and has done well in the first year except for Adrian Peterson. I believe he has a shot, man. The 2-1 pitch, it's popped up. Hit out towards the third base side in foul territory. Bohm is there, and he makes the catch right in front of the visitors' dugout. Big play by Bohm. Trying to battle the sun, especially with the glare over there. With the sunglasses on, too. I always get afraid when it's going over towards one of the cameras, because I think to myself, well, what if that was my camera? I hope I have insurance. The pitch to Travis d'Arnaud, swing and a miss on a high cheeser. d'Arnaud with 11 homers and 38 RBI. He's batting .238. A former Met. The pitch. Outside. Here we go. Thanks for the Eagles win yesterday, JJ. Yeah, man. we're doing Thursday night football too, so definitely come on to tune in for that. The pitch, a splitter and a good block by Garrett Stubbs as the pitch was way outside. JJ doesn't need a job. He's filthy rich. Because I have you guys. I need a job. This isn't even a job to me. But eventually, hopefully it is. The 2-1. Fly ball hit out to center field. Marsh tracks it down. He'll make the catch. And going over to third base is Olsen. And the throw is cut off by Trey Turner. So there's 2 outs. And Olsen does go over to third. And that'll put runners at the corners for Orlando Arcia. No way. Yes. Peterson got 2,000 yards coming back from ACL. He was on your team, right? The pitch by Walker. It's on the outside corner for a called strike. Keaton, their division is going to be tough. Yes. No balls, 1 strike, and the 0-1. It's low for ball 1. No one is poor who has friends. Forget who said that. I've never heard that before. The 1-1 grounder hit over to third base. Beaumazet charges over to first, and it's in time, and the Phillies get out of the inning unscathed. So 2 walks allowed by Taijuan Walker with nobody out, but he gets Eddie Rosario to foul out, Travis d'Arnaud to fly out, and Orlando Arcia to ground out, and the inning comes to an end. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Phillies tied 2-2 against Atlanta. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Look at Larry. If you are interested in becoming a moderator for this channel, please let me know down below in the comments section. All you have to do is just literally promote the channel if I'm not doing that, and just monitor the chat. See if people are being fair, people aren't cursing, no spoilers, and no spammers. First pitch to Brandon Marsh. He takes that one for a ball. It's outside. Phillies are tied 2-2. Braves were able to get the first 2 runs to start off the game. The 1-0 that's on the outside corner for a strike. Interested in being a mod? Oh my gosh. I thought I had you as a mod. Oh my gosh. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Oh my gosh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. I thought I had you as a mod. All right, well, I'm going to note that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Huh. That's wild. Okay, well, not sure how to do this if you do. All right, I have to, all you really have to do is, like, if somebody's, like, spamming the chat, you just press their name. You can put them in a timeout, or you can hide them on this channel. It's easier because I don't have to do it. The pitch, swing, gonna miss. And Charlie Morton is able to get his 4th strikeout of the afternoon. Jokes for JJ. What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. I like that one. What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. Instead of do that. That was nice. I like that one. The first pitch. It's in there for a strike to Nick Castellanos. I have to have these sound effects ready. I have to try to incorporate them a little bit more. I think that's what makes the cast really cool as well. The 0-1 on the way. It's outside for a ball. Dad jokes are always welcome on here. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Nobody on. The pitch. Fouled back. So Charlie Morton is still out there on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. He has 61 pitches today. Morton is a guy who's been around the block. He's 39 years old, from Flemington, New Jersey. Got his career started with the Atlanta Braves back in 2008. And the 1-2. It's low for ball 2. He was with the Pittsburgh Pirates from 2009 to 2015. Then started off the year with the Phillies back in 2016. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, gonna miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Charlie Morton. And that's going to bring Jake Cave up. And, of course, he won our World Series with the Houston Astros back in 2017. Played with them for 2 years. Spent 2 seasons with the Tampa Bay Rays. And 3 seasons with the Atlanta Braves so far. The pitch. Fly ball it out to left field. It's looking foul, and it just stays in there as making the catch for the final out is Eddie Rosario. He was just able to get over towards that wall, and he had enough room, and the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies, and we head to the top of the 5th. Phillies tied 2-2. I just looked this up. Which bear is most okay? Which bear is the most condescending? A panda. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, Charlie's been around for a really long time, man. He really has. He started off his career. I mean, it's so funny to me because nobody really talks about this, but he really didn't become an incredible pitcher until 2017. He was with the Pirates, and even his first year with the Braves, he really, really struggled. He allowed a lot of hits, and his ERA, look at his ERA, it was that 4.65 a couple of seasons, 4.82, 4.81, and then as soon as he got to the Astros, you see 3.62, 3.13, and with the Rays, it was 3.05, and then during the pandemic year, I know it was the pandemic, but it was 4.74, but then the year after that with the Braves, 3.34. It's just unbelievable. Houston. Yeah. Are going live tomorrow at noon. Who's going live tomorrow? Keaton. All right, give me your thoughts about James Harden, because I know that you're a big Sixers fan. All right, what are your thoughts, man? Comment down below. And what do you think Joel Embiid should do if the Sixers don't get another superstar? Yes. I want to hear your thoughts, man. All right, so Taijuan Walker will pitch the top of the fifth. The first pitch that's thrown is in there for a strike. To Michael Harris II. The 0-1 that's way up high for a ball. And that makes the count 1-1. Harris doubled in the third and also scored a run. The 1-1, it's up high for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That four-seamer was at 92 miles per hour. I think it's safe to say that Michael Harris, he was sort of like what Jason Hayward was supposed to be. A guy that could really hit for good contact, play really good defense in the outfield. And Hayward's had he's been able to stay around. As the 2-2, it ends up hitting Michael Harris II, and it'll go over to first base. But the average wasn't always up to par for Jason Hayward. And he struck out a lot, and Harris seems like he's been able to make a lot of good contact with the baseball. Keaton says, get rid of him. Wow. Is there more to it? Is there more to it? Because spill it. Spill it. Ronald Acuna Jr. will come up for the 3rd time today. He's gotten on base twice. The first pitch is outside for a ball. Throw back to first to get Harris II. It's not in time. Harper tried to swipe him on that right elbow. Was not able to do so. Acuna has 94 RBI, 35 homers, and a .337 batting average. The 1-0, that was a strike, but in the eyes of Larry Vanover, it's a ball. You think Daryl Morey's a liar? You have to go? All right, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for coming on here. We appreciate each and every one of you. 2 balls, no strikes to Acuna. Throw back to first. Again, not in time. Phillies will play their second game of this doubleheader at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 balls, no strikes to Acuna. The pitch, grounder, pulled over towards the first base side. Stott as it throws over to first, and it just gets Acuna Jr. Nice play by Stott. It was not hit so sharply, and Stott just went over towards the first base side and made as quick of a throw as he possibly could, and Acuna Jr. almost beat it out. Seriously, if he was able to do that, that just would have been absolutely insane. Let's see. Let's look at it again. Nope, he got him by half a step. One out in the top of the 5th. Braves have a runner in scoring position. That's Michael Harris II. This is why it's so hard to get Acuna out. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, man. The pitch. Good block by Garrett Stubbs on a curveball that was inside and in the dirt. Albies with 29 homers and 92 RBI. 1-0 is the count. Walker looks back at second, now back to the plate. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball it out to right field. It's a fair ball. It hits off the top of the wall. Harris, the second, will jog in to score. And it's an RBI double hit by Ozzie Albies. And the Braves retake the lead 3-2. Just a screamer that was hit out to right field, right off the top of the fence. That's his 93rd RBI that he has driven in, and he is tied with Ronald Acuna Jr. Riley comes up next, and he fouls the first pitch off. Tripled in the first, scored a run. He has 85 RBI on the season. The ball is 1 strike to Austin. The pitch upstairs. 84 pitches for Taijuan Walker. You hope that maybe you can squeeze the lemon and get him to go 6 innings. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch inside, way inside that is, for ball 2. Two and 1 is the count. Braves beat the Pirates in their last game. And the pitch. It hits Riley, and it'll go over to first. Wow. Unbelievable. So that puts runners over at first and second. The good news, though, is a double play can get you out of the inning. Bad news, got to face Matt Olson. Albies leads off at second. And over at first is Austin Riley. The pitch, low and outside for a ball. Olson in his last game went 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. The 1-0, it was a little bit off the plate, but it's a called strike. It was probably, could have used that. The 1-1 on the way. It's outside. It's 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you're all having yourselves a great afternoon and that you're enjoying yourselves. The pitch, way outside on a splitter at 91. Walker has thrown 90 pitches, 42 strikes, and 48 balls. The 3-1 on the way. Here it is. Fly ball it out to right center field. Castellanos won't be able to get over there as it goes all the way towards the scoreboard. Albies jogs in to score, and right behind him is Austin Riley, and it's a 2-run double by Matt Olson, and the Braves extend their lead 5-2. He has driven in 122 and 123 RBI. Just golf that thing. Wow. Comes Marcell Ozuna, and he fouls off the first pitch. This is starting to get a little ugly. Not a good thing for the Phillies. The ball is 1 strike. And the 0-1 popped up Hit out towards the first base side and foul ground. Harper gets under it, loses the cap, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So Ozuna fouls out. And Eddie Rosario's coming up. Andrew Bellotti will get warmed up in the Phillies bullpen. This is probably going to be Walker's last inning. Festus says, tough lineup. You can only hope that they're having a bad day or just got a strikeout pitcher. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on here, Festus. The pitch to Eddie. Swing and a miss. Braves, they're 93-49. And the team that's right behind them as far as best record goes is the Baltimore Orioles. So they're 3 games behind them. They're 90-52. The 0-1 on the way. That's fouled back. Rosario spent 6 seasons with the Minnesota Twins from 2015 to 2020. And in 2021, he signed with the Cleveland Guardians, the Indians at the time, and then got traded to the Braves and ended up helping them win the World Series. The 0-1, swing and a miss. And in the Braves uniform, he has 33 homers, 110 RBI, and also 197 hits. The next pitch, swing and a miss, and Rosario strikes out. The inning comes to an end. However, the Braves do extend their lead on a 2-run double by Matt Olson. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. I'm at school and I can't hear you, but what's up? What's up, Rising Rhino? Thanks for coming on, man. Starting to look like a Dylan Covey type of a game. Once the offense can get going, man. Use sign language, and I still won't understand because I don't understand sign languages. Well, I'm waving to you, so you understand that. Can you read my lips? No, you can't. I'm not really good at lip reading either. Salutes. Huge typo, my bad. You're good, man. Thanks for coming on here. Guys, please make sure that you go subscribe to Rising Rhino. He's the best. We love Rising Rhino. And we're a part of the Rhino Nation, guys. I'm surprised we got 30 people on here watching. But that means that 10 of you have not hit the thumbs up to this video. What are you guys doing? I only have 20 likes on here. We got to get to the 30 mark, guys. 18 more to go, man. Hit that sub button. Yep. Okay. Jersey Shore Blue Claws are going to play Hudson Valley in the division series for the minor league postseason tomorrow. That should be really interesting. All right, 5-2 Atlanta as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Phillies coming back up to the plate. What's up, Lumbo? How you doing? We appreciate you for coming on here, man. L'chaim. Cheers. So 9-1-2 are due up for the Phillies, and the first pitch to Garrett Stubbs. That's outside for a ball. Stubbs ended up showing bunt, but popped up in his last at-bat. The 1-0, that's low for ball 2. Maybe the Phillies can try to get to Charlie Morton here. What's going on? 2 balls, no strikes to Garrett Stubbs. Schwarber waits in the on-deck circle. Braves lead it 5-2, and the 2-0. It was off the plate, but it's a called strike. So the Braves are 93-49, and the Phillies are 78-64. Braves are actually 46-24 on the road. The 2-1 pitch, a curveball right down the middle. And the Phillies at home, they're 42-28. That is just unbelievable. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Stubbs, and the next pitch, swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And Charlie Morton gets his 6th strikeout of the afternoon. Wow. Braves were able to get the first run in the first inning on a triple by Austin Riley, and what ended up being an E7 from Jake Cave. And then they got an extra run in the top of the third. It was an RBI bloop single by Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch to Schwarber. He takes that one all the way for a called strike. Phillies would then tie it back on a 2-run single, or a 2-run double, I should say, hit by Alec Bohm in the bottom of the third. And the Braves would get one back in the top of the fourth. Or one back in the... 3 back in the top of the 5th, excuse me. I'm all over the place today. The 0-1, that's inside for a ball. It was on an RBI double by Ozzie Albies and a 2-run double hit by Matt Olson. The 1-1, ground ball back up the middle past the diving stop of Albies for a base hit. And Kyle Schwarber gets on with a 1-out single. There's a big piece of hitting right there. Just finishing up school for the day. Rhino, been a long day already. Long ball, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. The Braves are just doing a really good job. All right, Trey Turner is up. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. It's a little chopper, but it's fouled. It's an 0-1 count. Turner hitting .265, 24 homers, and 70 RBI. No balls, 1 strike, and the 0-1. Line drive foul down the right field line. That goes out of play. Just had a baby. Was on the paternity list. And came back for Friday's game at Citizens Bank Park. The 0-2 on the way. Low and outside for ball 1. Trey has 22 stolen bases. The 1-2. Swing gonna miss. A curveball. That's low and outside. And Morton gets his 7th strikeout of the afternoon. And that's going to bring up Bryce Harper. A very quiet afternoon offensively for the Phillies. They do have 4 hits. First pitch to Harper. Line drive into right field for a base hit. And Schwarber goes over to second base, and the tying run is coming up to the plate. That was a scorch baseball that was hit out to right. As Harper just tattooed that thing. Big spot for Bowmier. He tied the game in his last at-bat. He has the chance of doing that again. Leads the team in RBI with 88. Or he's second on the team in RBI with 88. I beg your pardon. The pitch, that's on the outside corner for a strike. Schwarber at second, Harper at first. Bohm at the plate. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up, and it's fouled, and it goes out of play. Bowman, his last game, went 2 for 5 against the Miami Marlins with a double. The balls and 2 strikes. Let's try to hit it out towards left field. And the 0-2. Line drive just off the glove of Albies as he tries to leap up and make the catch, and he won't be able to do so. Schwarber comes in to score. Harper goes to third. And Alec Bohm gets an RBI single. Albies tried everything he could. He tried to leap up and use his athleticism to try to make the catch, but it just bounced off the tippy top of his glove. And that's how you do it. That was a tough play. Phillies definitely needed that, though. So it's now 5-3, Atlanta. And Bryson Stott is coming up. First pitch to Stott. He takes a curveball on the outside corner at 82 miles per hour. Schwarber, no stolen bases, 2 caught stealings. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, the 0-1 to Stott. That's off the plate. A curveball at 82 miles per hour. Bohm is having a great day with runners in scoring position. He is. We're going to need 6 RBI from Bohm to win. He's done it before. The 1-1 to Stott. He pops this one up, hit out to right field. It's skied. Acuna Jr. loses it, and he can't find it. It drops in for a hit. Harper comes in to score. Bohm trying to come home. The throw by Acuna Jr., and he is dead at the plate. So it's an RBI single, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Acuna Jr. with a cannon out from right field after not being able to find the baseball as it was skied out towards right field. And he played it on a bounce and got Alec Bohm out at the plate. The Phillies do get 2 runs back, though, and we head to the top of the 6th as they're down 5-4. So that's really an RBI single by Bryson Stott. Wow, what a bizarre game this has been. RBI single and Bohm was out at the plate. I mean, you really shouldn't run off of Ronald Acuna Jr. You really shouldn't. He has such a great cannon out in right field. Wow. What a play. It's called a double. Not because he was over at second. Again, it's so hard to see when you're not at the game. So that's an RBI double. I've never really seen anything like that. Seriously. That's literally called, and that really wasn't a mistake by Acuna because he couldn't see it. But that's really just called making up for a mistake. There's Tatum Turner. 2 outs, I'm okay with trying to score there. You just really shouldn't run off of Acuna, though. It's not really a recipe for success. Unless you're like Trey Turner. He was gunned out at the plate. Here's Travis d'Arnaud, first pitch. Line drive into left field. Schwarber dives and he makes the catch. Jake Cave, that is. Excuse me, I beg my pardon. Beg your pardon. So Cave is there, and he makes a nice play. And there's one away. You can't run on Ronnie, man. So Cave makes up for his error that he had before. And Arcia comes up, and he takes the first pitch inside for a ball just below the knees. Arcia batting .275 with 17 homers and 58 runs batted in. The 1-0, it's a sinker on the upper third of the zone for a strike. So this is going to be Walker's last inning. He has 101 pitches. The 1-1 on the way, a four-seamer at 92 miles per hour. And the 1-2 to Arcia. Fly ball hit out to left field. It's going to go all the way towards the wall, over towards the NovaCare rehabilitation sign. And it's a one-out double as Jake Cave will throw it in towards the infield. And Arcia gets his second extra base hit today. It's just been such a great key piece for them. So Rob Thompson has seen enough. That's going to be it for Taijuan Walker. 2 hard-hit shots, and Walker's afternoon is done. So Andrew Bellotti will come in, and we have a pitching change. But at the same time, Larry, if Lorenzen doesn't go deep tonight, you really don't want to, use the bullpen too much because you got to save the arms. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand your point. But I'm just saying, with the way that Lorenzen has been pitching lately, there's a possibility that they could have to go to their bullpen early again. And the Phillies the bullpen's been struggling for the Phillies. Fisherman Sam's on here. We haven't seen Fisherman Sam in a while. What's up, Fisherman Sam? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here, guys. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic Monday afternoon. Got some Monday afternoon baseball. It's a day-night doubleheader between the Phillies and the Braves. Next game will be at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. He's already at 100 pitches. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that was the time to take him out for sure. He did it at the right time. Welcome back, Sam. Been fishing? Yes. Oh, boy. Nice. We like it when people are busy. You know what that means? That means that people are doing things. Then you find your way back on here, and that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, baby. Nice. Sam, I got to ask you. Best fish that you ever caught? Comment down below. That might be a tough one, but what was the most rewarding fish that you caught? Some of them I know it takes a long time for you to actually catch it, and it's all about patience. Andrew Bellotti will come in. He has a 4.70 ERA, 24 strikeouts, 11 walks allowed. And Walker is getting checked out by the trainers. I don't know if it's because of blisters or what it is. They don't show him again, but just keep your eye on that. Michael Harris, the second, is up. He's doubled today. Also got hit by a pitch and has scored 2 runs. Bellotti will face him. 1 out. Arcia is over at second. First pitch. Good block by Stubbs. Oh, my goodness. That pitch was inside in the dirt, and Stubbs just got there in the nick of time. I don't know how he did that. Open-handed, too. 1 ball, no strikes. Bellotti comes set above the letters, and the pitch. That's outside and high, and Stubbs just shimmied over towards his left and made a nice play again, showing off his reflexes. This Braves offense has been absolutely tearing it up this season, and the Phillies have to try to catch up to them. The 2-0 to Harris. Fouled back towards the screen. Phillies have 2 errors today with 6 hits and 4 runs. 2-1 is the count to Michael Harris II. Acuna Jr. waits in the on-deck circle. And the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out to deep center field. Marsh goes back towards the track, looks up, it's gone. And the Braves are able to get a 2-run home run for Michael Harris II. It's his 15th of the season, and they already have 7 runs in this ball game. There's a fastball right down the middle. Perfectly timed, perfectly executed, and perfectly struck. 7-4, here's Acuna Jr., and he slices this thing out to deep left field, and that's long gone. The Braves are teeing off, and Michael Harris II giving an Eagles fly signal out to the fans. 420 feet for Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's now 8-4 as they have just doubled the lead. This is ready to get ugly. He knew that the fastball was coming, and Acuna Jr. was ready. And Bilotti saying, my goodness. And Ozzie Albies is coming up, and he takes the first pitch way outside for a ball. Literally just tied Acuna Jr. in RBI the last time he came up. The 1-0 swing and a miss. We can't keep coming back. Yeah, man. Rule of thumb, never taunt Phillies fans. Yeah, you're right. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Inside and low for ball 2. I'm shocked that he gave a little bird signal right there. Two balls, 1 strike. Bilotti comes set above the letters, kicks, fires the pitch. Fouled back. And the count is 2-2. Whoever it was that said it was a Covey game, welp. 2-2 pitch. Albies just barely gets out of the way of that one. And the count is full at 3-2. That Ronald Acuna Jr. home run, that was hit a long, long ways. Payoff pitch to Albies. Swing. And a fly ball hit out towards right field, or left field, I should say. And it just goes out of play. I'm really stumbling a lot today. I definitely think that because we're doing this every day, it's starting to catch up a little bit. But that means we're doing something right. And we got to fight through it, you know? Payoff pitch. Low and inside for ball 4. And Bilotti still hasn't been able to record an out. Just give up 2 homers. And now a walk to Ozzie Albies. Did I say Albies just gave up a walk? Wow. Someone in the second game needs to plunk Harris. That was me. That was you that said the Dylan Covey thing. Yes, that's correct. Time is called on the mound, and Caleb Cotham will go out there to talk things over with his pitcher. It is a gorgeous Monday afternoon. My gosh. I need to take a break after this. We take a look at the MLB wildcard standings. Let's do that right now. There's Craig Kimbrell standing up in the bullpen. He's not getting loosened up, but he's just stretching out there. Phillies are 2 games above the Chicago Cubs. Austin Riley's due up at the plate. He's 1 for 2, and he flies this one out to right field. Castellanos is there towards the track, and he makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Hit pretty sharply, but Riley just could not get enough. The 7th man to come up to plate will be Matt Olson. I love seeing my team be productive, just not against your Phillies, brother. Oh, dude. Dude, this is what makes sports so interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 8-4, Atlanta, and Matt Olson, who had a 2-run double his last time up, is coming up to the plate. Said it before, and I'll say it again. As that pitch is lined and caught by Bryson Stott, and the inning comes to an end. That exit velocity was probably at 118 miles per hour, and Stott was just there at the right time, and the inning is over. Braves do get 3 runs, though, on a 2-run homer by Michael Harris II and a solo homer by Ronald Acuna Jr. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Phillies down 8-4. I'm going to say it again. This Braves team, this has to be the best Atlanta Braves regular season team ever established. It just does. Like, unbelievable. Michael Harris II is batting 9th. You know how, if he was on Detroit, if Michael Harris II was on Detroit, he'd probably be batting cleanup. Like, think about that. It's really insane. Sean Murphy's not even playing today. Oh, yeah, Travis d'Arnaud is there. He's our backup catcher. Oh, we lose. The Braves lost Freddie Freeman. Oh, they got Matt Olson over at first. Oh, the Braves lost Dansby Swanson over at shortstop. Well, Orlando Arcia is an all-star over at shortstop. It's just crazy. Like and subscribe, people, to help the Phillies come back. I love that. I absolutely love that. You didn't see the 27 Yankees. I'm saying the best Atlanta Braves team. I'm not saying the best team ever assembled. I'm saying the best Atlanta team that they've ever had. That's the best. This probably is the best team in their franchise history. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're bad? Yeah. There you go. Yep. It's all good, man. Here comes Brandon Marsh to the plate. And Charlie Morton will go out there for his 6th inning of work. He has a 4-run cushion. Phillies down 8-4. Marsh 0 for 2. Still plenty of baseball left to go in just this game. And there's a changeup that's taken at the knees for a called strike. So Marsh struck out in the 2nd and struck out in the 4th against Morton. The 0-1 pitch. That's just sliced foul. Dylan Lee Just getting loosened up in the Braves bullpen. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 on the way. Here it is. Just a little bit low. Almost got the call. That curveball just had some wicked movement. The 90s and early 2000s Braves had the best rotation ever. Yes, I'm totally with you on that. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Marsh strikes out. And Charlie Morton gets his 8th strikeout of the day. That's the 3rd time that he has struck out Brandon Marsh today. So that's going to bring up Nick Castellanos. I mean, at least you have to say that this is the best offense that they've ever had. But the pitching staff, as that pitch is outside and low. You got Max Fried. You got Spencer Strider. Charlie Morton. Kyle Wright. Mike Soroka when he's healthy. The 1-0 pitch. Line drive, foul. Over towards the third base side. AJ Smith, AJ Smith-Shawver. They just are so good. Bryce Elder. 1 ball, 1 strike to Castellanos, and the next pitch, swing and a miss. Best I've seen in a long time from top to bottom with the pitching staff. The bats, the defense, and the farm system. Yeah. I'm with you, long ball. Castellanos batting 7th in the lineup for the Phillies. He's been really struggling lately. And the 1-2 off the plate for ball 2. Phillies, as I mentioned, they have a 2-game lead over the Chicago Cubs. They're actually 4 games above the Arizona Diamondbacks, who currently have that 3rd wild card spot. The pitch, fouled back. Marlins are a half game behind the Diamondbacks, and the Giants and the Reds are 1.5 games behind Arizona and 1 game behind Miami. The 2-2, fouled back again. Only thing I don't like is Ozuna. And Ozuna is hitting the ball really well again. So. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out to left center field. And there to track it down is Eddie Rosario. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Jake Cave. Chipper, Andrew, and Fred McGriff. 14 straight division titles, says Larry. Crazy. Two outs, nobody on. And the first pitch to Jake Cave, that's way outside for a ball. The 1-0, it's on the outside corner for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Jake Cave, who's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Morton has 96 pitches, so this probably, I assume, will be his last inning. Don't quote me on that, though. The 1-1, it's outside for ball 2. Andrew Jones is a Hall of Famer. He definitely should get in. If Andrew Jones gets in, that's 3 Hall of Famers regulars and 3 Hall of Famer starters. 3 Hall of Fame starters. The pitch, outside for ball 2. FS Pod, what's going on, dude? How's it going, JJ? It's going pretty well, man. How are you? 3-1, that's low. There's a cutter at 89, and Charlie Morton allows another walk. A lot of the walks that he's allowed have come with 2 outs. Gave up a 2-out walk to Bryce Harper and Alec Bohm back in the bottom of the first. Here comes Garrett Stubbs to the plate, starting for JT on the afternoon. David Justice, can't forget about him. The pitch on the outside corner for a called strike, a curveball at 80 miles per hour. Nice, FS. Thanks for coming on here, man. Stubbs is 0 for 2, popped out and struck out. Morton just reached the century mark on the pitch count. And the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. 8 seconds left on the clock for Garrett Stubbs, or for Charlie Morton, who's facing off against Garrett Stubbs. Man, oh man. And time is called. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2 off the plate for ball 1. Phillies down 8-4 against the mighty Braves. The pitch inside for ball 2. And this is a time where you just really want to see the Phillies just grind out at bats. You know, Charlie Morton's probably going to be done after this inning, or probably after this batter. But at the same time, when they go to their bullpen, don't want to be too aggressive, and you just want to play at your own pace. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Garrett Stubbs. Throw back to first. Not in time to get Jake Cave. And we'll do it again. Justice is my favorite player of all time. By the way, did I ever tell you my first name is the same as your middle name? As my last name. Not middle name. My last name is Joseph. The 2-2 delivery. Swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And Charlie Morton, correct me if I'm wrong, with 10 strikeouts in 6 innings. And we go to the top of the 7th. No runs. 1 man left. Phillies down 8-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is correct. I still don't think he gets the love he deserves, says Long Ball, in regards to David Justice. Yeah, man. I love you all so much. Jason Joseph. Just showing FS. Oh, sorry, but still, that's my middle name. Nice, man. All right, guys, it's time for Phillies trivia. All right, so we got a trivia question that we're going to ask you, right? If you are new to the channel, this is what we do. I ask you a trivia question, and if you get the answer correct, you'll hear this. If you get the question wrong, if it's not right, or if it's incorrect, which all means the same exact thing, you'll hear this. Okay. And we'll go over the answer in the bottom of the 7th inning. Okay. So today's Phillies question, well, Game 1's trivia question that I would like to know is this. In 1930, okay, this Phillies player had the highest OPS. Who was it? Okay. In 1930, this Phillies baseball player had the highest OPS. Who was it? Comment your answers down below. And we'll go through each and every one of your answers when we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Braves lead at 8-4. We are in the top of the 7th. Andrew Bellotti is still out there. He gave up 2 homers in that top of the 6th inning. case you are wondering, the Chicago Cubs are off. Or no, sorry, they play at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, and they're playing out at Coors Field. Marcell Ozuna will step up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. He walked in the fourth. He's batting .267, but has 33 homers and 78 runs batted in. We're in the top of the seventh inning. Bilotti comes set just above the letters, kicks, fires the pitch up high for a ball. Bilotti with 15 pitches and the 1-0 on the way. Swung on, golfed out to left field. It'll just stay in the yard, though, as Cave is there to make the catch at the wall. And takes away an extra base hit by Marcell Ozuna. Wow, what a catch by Cave. Not an easy play. That thing was crushed. But Cave was just able to make the catch. And here's Eddie Rosario with 1 out. And he takes a hack at a fastball at 93 and swings and misses at it. Rosario struck out in the second, fouled out in the fourth, and struck out in the fifth. The 0-1 offering outside. Always proud of my students, says Larry. The pitch. Swing and a miss. On the changeup at 87. Phillies will take on the St. Louis Cardinals this weekend. Cardinals are actually in Baltimore. Talked about the Orioles having the second best record in baseball. The pitch, swing and a miss. And Rosario strikes out. And there's 2 away in the top of the seventh. How many people do we have on here, guys? Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notification bell icons. Let's get to the 30 mark, guys. I don't think we reached the 30 mark yet on the thumbs ups. We got to get there. Two outs, nobody on. The pitch popped up just behind the plate. Stubbs is there to track it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Braves. We head to the bottom of the seventh. It is stretch time at Citizens Bank Park. Guys, hit the thumbs up button. Trivia time turning into Troll Fest. And that's a good thing because that means we're getting more and more people to come. Okay. FS, did you Google? Okay, guys, so again, the trivia question. Comment your answers. All right. In 1930, which Phillies player had the highest OPS? That's what I want to know. 10 more seconds. That's what I'll give you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Uncle Billy with the trolling. Putting Ed Jones. I'm not even going to give an answer to that, but we love that. We love the trolling, man. We do. Larry says Chuck Klein. And that is correct. Do you happen to know what his OPS actually was? You probably don't know. I will definitely tell you that it was 1.123, and he did it in 502 plus plate appearances. Lefty O'Dole. Buzz Phillips says long ball. No. Cy Young, and then Sam says Cy Old. Yo, you guys are too much, man. Oh, man. We've been out of rhythm today, but you know what? We're still having a good time. I cannot wait to get something good to eat after this. Guys, what should I go for? What should I go for today in regards to food after this game is done? Okay? Let me know. What are you going to go for after this meal? After this game is done. I'm really just tired of the stumbling today. FS Spot says, I thought for sure I had it. Nope. Cy Williams was a great guess. It was. It was. You were close, but you didn't get it, though. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Phillies flip the lineup card. Morton is out there to pitch the bottom of the 7th. I'm shocked. First pitch, it's way up. No. Okay, Lee comes out. They had the graphic up saying Morton's still pitching. Pitch that's up high for a ball. I was going to say that's definitely not him. 1 ball, no strikes to Schwarber. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider at 86 miles per hour. So Dylan Lee has pitched in 23 games, has a 3.47 ERA, 6 holds in 23.1 innings of work. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch off the plate for ball 2. I just Googled the Phillies roster and picked the coolest name. It is a really cool name. It is. Lee with the 2-1 pitch. It's on the outside corner. A fastball at 92. Can we get a Schwarber? Oh my! Oh wait! Are you saying after the game? Go to Wawa and get a Schwarber, maybe. 2-2 pitch. It's up high for ball 3. I'll tell you what. If Kyle Schwarber does homer in this game, I will get a Schwarber from Wawa. I'll tell you that. I'll shake on it. A deal's a deal. 3-2 pitch. That's low for ball 4. And Schwarber will walk. Yeah. Hoagie Fest. Or sorry, not Hoagie Fest. Yeah, there's an actual Schwarber out there. Actually, look it up. Yes. Damn, he walked. I was going to do the same, says Fisherman. If he homers in this game, there's still time left. I will get a Schwarber. Here's Trey Turner, first pitch, swinging a towering fly ball hit out to deep left field. It's not coming back, and the Phillies are down by 2 on a 2-run blast by Trey Turner. Home run number 25 for Trey. It's 8-6. In his second at-bat, he tried to go opposite way, and he hit one that was just out towards the warning track. This time, it's look at what I can do here. Unbelievable. Trey gets one. I believe we can win this game if the pitching holds up. Bryce Harper's due up, 8-6. Here's Harper, the pitch, grounder, hit over to first base. Olsen has it, and he'll win the race to the bag. And there's 1 out. Cy had the highest OBP that year. I guess that's why I thought it was him. It was a good guess. If I didn't say highest of all time, I apologize. All right, so Lee's night, or afternoon, I should say, is done. We have a pitching change. So Harper was able to ground out. Yes. What did I do, man? I'm trying to keep up with everybody's. It's a lot when people are chatting. I didn't know it, Larry. Trivia time turning into Troll Fest. Saw that. ARC. I think Festus brought good luck. Coming back, almost gave up on them. Way to go, Trey. Yes, man. Let's go. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on those notification bell icons. Man, we got to get to the 30 mark. If we have not gotten to the 30 mark yet, let's get to 30. If not, we got to get to 35. We do. We're at 28 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. This game is not over yet. What a back and forth game. Gonna be a great series. It really is. Man, tonight, I'm excited for tonight. I don't know yet who's gonna be pitching. We need to grind out pitching for sure. Lomball, you coming back on tonight? You should. I know that you got to get stuff done, but still, they pop in, man. Definitely pop in. Game is at 6:40. Phillies also play the Braves next week, too. Forgot about that. JJ, I can smell 1,000. It smells like pot roast and potatoes. Okay. Okay, so pot roast and potatoes tonight. That's what you're saying. That sounds good. That sounds very good. Joe Jimenez will be the new pitcher for the Braves. He has a 2.9 ERA in 49.2 innings, 64 strikeouts. He's allowed 7 homers. Opponents are batting .229 against him. And they'll be facing Alec Boehm right here. There's 1 out, nobody on. A high offensive game for 2 powerhouses. First pitch to Boehm. Upstairs, way up high for a ball. Every time the Phillies respond, though, the Braves have an answer. So Boehm is 2 for 2. He's walked, doubled, and singled, and has 3 RBI. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. 1,000 subscribers. Sounds delicious. 1,000 subs. Okay, 1,000. Yes, 1,000 subs. Yes. Let's eat the subs. Not those subs, but yes. The 1-1. Low and in the dirt for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Boehm. Fly ball hit out to deep left field. That's going back towards the track. And Rosario's there to make the catch on the track. Boehm just barely missed it. And there's 2 outs now for Bryson Stott. I thought he had it. So Joe Jimenez, he's 28 years old from Puerto Rico. He's 6'3", 277 pounds. He was with the Tigers, actually, for 6 seasons. This is his first season in a Braves uniform. The pitch to Stott. It's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 offering, swing, and a foul ball. Gonna try to, brother. Gonna be a busy week getting ready for this weekend. What's this weekend, my guy, if you don't mind me asking? Stott's 1 for 3 on the afternoon. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2 in the dirt for ball 1. This game is 2 hours and 22 minutes old. There's still plenty of baseball left to go. Marsh waits in the on-deck circle. And the 1-2. Foul ball again. And Bryson Stott stays alive. So if Stott can get on here, the tying run will come up to the plate. 6 seasons with the Tigers sounds like a criminal sentence. Honestly, you're funny. That's really funny. On ball, 2 strikes. To Bryson Stott. And the pitch. Fly ball out to left field. That's hooking foul and goes out of play. Yeah, I mean, like, the Detroit Tigers, ever since they made it to the World Series back in 2012, it's just tough. It's been tough for them. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive down the left field line. It is a foul ball. Just barely. I don't know how Stott was able to keep that one. Was able to just hit that thing. It almost ended up hitting the dirt, and he just made solid contact with it. My whopping 2-day vacation to go see Muck Sticky. Oh, yes, that's correct. Forgot about that. That's exciting, man. You deserve it. The 1-2 to Stott. Strike 3 called at the knees at 97 miles per hour. And the inning comes to an end. The Phillies do get 2 runs back, though, on a 2-run homer by Trey Turner. And they're down 8-6 as we go to the top of the 8th. Can the bullpen limit the offense of the Braves? Okay. Deserve? I don't know. No, you definitely deserve it, man. You do. All right. Let's take a sip of water, guys. Energy's a little bit low today, but that's because we had a long night last night, and I'm trying to save my energy for tonight because we have another game. So, you know, in case you're wondering, JJ, why is your energy a little bit low? Or is your energy a little bit low? And if you think it is, that's why. That's also why I'm stumbling a lot more today. But yes, the genie once offered me 6 years playing in Detroit as a wish. I said, quote unquote, nah. Oh, man. Wait, hold up. That's really funny. Larry, I love that joke so much. It deserves this. Oh, never mind. I can't find it. I don't think I have that one. I was going to play something, and I realized I don't have that sound effect. I got a new genie, Larry. You got ripped off. That's so funny. All right, top of the 8th inning. 8-6, Atlanta. And, well, Larry was the one that said that this is probably going to be a Dylan Covey type of a game, and he's right. Covey comes in and throws a sinker at 93 right down Broad Street for a called strike. Covey has a 4.5 ERA. And the 0-1 to Arcia. Fly ball it out to right field. It's hooking foul and will just stay foul. A.J. Minter is getting loosened up in the Braves bullpen. They will try to go to their setup man and then, of course, their closer, Raisel Iglesias. A discount genie, apparently. 0-2 is the count to Arcia. And the pitch. Grounder. Hit sharply over to shortstop. Turner has it. Gobbles it up. Throws over to first. And Arcia is retired. One away, and Michael Harris II, who homered out to dead center field his last time up into the bushes, is coming up to the plate again. So Walker, who's out of the game, ended up today not really going as deep as the Phillies would have liked him to do. The first pitch that's outside for a ball. Walker went 5 1/3, allowed 5 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks and 3 hits as well. The 1-0 grounder pulled over towards the first base side. Harper has it, and he'll just tag the bag, and there's 2 away. Five pitches and 2 outs already. Morton on the other side went 6 innings, allowed 4 earned runs, actually had 9 strikeouts, and 6 hits. Acuna Jr. is due up, and he takes the first pitch right on the edge of the inside corner for a strike. Ronald hit a solo homer, has 2 RBIs, a single, and a stolen base. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out to center field. Marsh is there, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning by Dylan Covey. And the Phillies certainly needed that. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Marsh, Castellanos, and Cave are due up. I'm shocked. Rays are currently 3 games behind the Orioles for not only the AL East, but the entire American League lead. Yeah, the best record in the AL. And they're, 6 games behind the Braves for best record in baseball? I guess so. If you're new to the channel, I really encourage you all to like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. We got 28 likes. What are we doing, guys? We got to get to the 30 mark. We got to get to the 30 mark. Please hit that like button. Algo people, do your magic. That's all we ask. We just ask for 3 simple things, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, and notification bell. That's all we ask for. And just have a good time. That's 4. Sorry. Having a good time is 4. Larry puts it in perspective. The Phillies made the World Series as a wild card, so the Rays could do it too. You're not wrong. Oh, man. That's so funny. And it's so true. There was a year, and I forget when it was, and it reminded me of the NL West race back in 2021 when the Dodgers had 111 or 110 wins or whatever, and the Giants had 111. But there was a year that I saw where when it was just playoffs were just on division winners. There were no wild card teams and whatever. And the Giants had like 109 wins, and the Dodgers had 110, but the Giants missed the playoffs. Then you see in like the NL East, like the Braves had like 70 wins, and they won their division. Or sorry, not 70 wins. I'm sorry. Like 85. Okay, here's Christian Pache, former Brave, coming up to the plate. And the first pitch he sees is a strike at 96, right below the belt. Pache hitting .298 with 2 homers and 9 RBI. He's behind in the count 0-1. Phillies down to their final 6 outs in Game 1 of this doubleheader. The pitch, fouled ball. Now y'all are going to take the lead. I heard you say Minter. Yep. The Marlins never won 2 World Series, or the Marlins won 2 World Series and never won the division. That's a fact, too. A ball is 2 strikes, and the 0-2 way up high for a ball. Minter is 30 years old. He has a 3.95 ERA, 70 strikeouts in 57 innings, has only allowed 25 earned runs. And the 1-2 just barely off the plate for ball 2. Let's go, man. What's up, Snowman? How you doing? And whoever just subscribed to the channel, comment who you are down below. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Christian Pache. Minter gets set, lines up, delivers the pitch. Strike 3 called. A cutter right down the pipe. And Minter is able to get a strikeout. Pache was expecting something else. And he'll go back to the dugout. So Pache was the pinch hitter for Brandon Marsh. Let's get that clear. Hi, Flyers, man. What's going on? Chris Z Music. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, wait. Hold up. I played the wrong one. The pitch to Castellanos. That's inside for a ball. Castellanos' lifetime against Minter is 2 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes. Minter gets set above the letters. They'll wind up in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. There we go. Reds had the best record in the NL in 1981, but missed the playoffs. How did that happen? I really don't know how that happened. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Nick Castellanos again. FS Pod says, I think the Rays have 2 division wins, but they do not have a World Series win. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. And the pitch by Minter. It's low on a changeup. Snowman, thanks so much for coming on here. The second game of our doubleheader will be tonight at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. 2-2, the pitch. On the outside corner in the eyes of Larry Vanover, and it's a called strike 3, and that was a foot off the plate. And Castellanos exchanging some words with Vanover. That is unbelievable. It was outside. Definitely outside. Back-to-back Ks, and Edmundo Sosa is due up. He'll come in to pinch hit for Jay Cave, and he takes the cutter at the knees for a strike. It's just unfathomable to me. The 0-1 to Sosa, swing and a miss on a changeup at 87 miles per hour. Sosa, as a pinch hitter, has 1 hit, and that 1 hit was a solo homer. The other 3 times, he has struck out. Minter gets set above the letters. Nobody on base, 2 outs in the 0-2 delivery. Grounder pulled over towards the left field side, and it's thrown over to first base by Orlando Arcia, and the inning is over. Covey will go out there to pitch the 9th inning. Phillies down 8-6. Stream froze for a second, so I apologize. I didn't know how to deal with that. Edmundo Sosa's the most underrated Philly on the roster. I'm totally with you, man. Really, he is awesome. Mid-season strike. Oh, that's what happened? That's what happened in 1981? Regular season was split into 2 seasons. The Reds were second in both halves. That's really wild. I didn't know that. Huh. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. If Minter threw it, it was outside. It was not even close to a strike. Lol. Correction, we have 4 division titles, but no World Series wins. Covey's in the 9th. Wow, that's wild. I mean, think about it, guys. If Michael Lorenzen doesn't have a good outing tonight, well, then they can just unleash the bullpen. And they're trying to be realistic about that because Lorenzen really has been struggling. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hope you're all having a great day. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you turn on those notification bell icons, guys. Turn those bells icons on. Castellanos still talking things over with Larry Vanover, and Rob Thompson has to assist him as he is leaning over to figure out what just happened too. They're still arguing over that ball, and man, that was the wrong call. That was absolutely the wrong call by Vanover. And Thompson trying to hear an explanation. Yohan Rojas is out in center field, and Christian Pache slides over to left. Oh, they're just showing a replay of what happened. Ozzie Albies comes up, and the first pitch is a foot above the strike zone, and that's a ball. That's definitely not a strike. Albies doubled, walked, and had an RBI. The 1-0 pitch, fouled back. I want to hear Ricky Bo go off. Ricky Metallica is not going to be happy in the postgame. With that call or just with the team? The 1-1 to Albies. Grounder pulled over to first. Diving stop by Harper. Flips it over to Covey, and it's in time. Great awareness by Bryce Harper. And Covey did a good job at just going over to first base. And Albies is retired. AAU is here. What's going on, AAU? Cheers. First pitch to Austin Riley. Takes a cutter just outside for a ball. Austin tripled, got hit by a pitch, and has scored 2 runs. The 1-0 pitch, fouled back. Riley in his last game, which was against the Pittsburgh Pirates, ended up going 1 for 3. The pitch. Line drive into left field for a base hit. And Riley gets on with a 1-out single in the top of the 9th. I haven't seen if Iglesias is going to be warming up just yet or not, but I assume that he will come in to pitch the bottom of the 9th. Here's Matt Olson, who has driven in a lot of runs today and has been really hitting the ball well. The pitch to Olson on the outside corner, a cutter at 95. His walk doubled. Leads the league in RBI with 123. Has 48 homers as well. No balls, 1 strike to Olson. And the 0-1 popped up over towards the third base side and foul ground. And Bohm runs out of room. It just hit the tarp. And it would have been tough for him to get over there. Harper has fit well at first. Still want to see him back in right field, though. I want to see him back in right field, too. But I can't even think about that now because that's not even realistic. And it makes me think then, like, what are you going to do with Castellanos? Thank you guys so much for being here. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. We got to get to the 40 mark, guys. The ball is 2 strikes to Matt Olson. And the pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Matt Olson. And the 1-2 pitch. High hopper, hit over to shortstop to flip to second. There's one to throw to first. Not in time. I'm surprised Olson was able to beat that one out. Harper looking back over towards the bench, and Calitri is going to go over to the phone. And they say play on. So that's a 6-4 fielder's choice ground out. It's a high bouncer, hit over to Trey Turner, who backhanded it and got it over to second base. But Stott was just not able to get Matt Olson out at first. So Olson barely beat it. Here's Marcelo Zuna with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Phillies will have 9-1-2 due up in their bottom of the 9th. First pitch, check swing, ground ball, hit over to third base. Bo Mazet throws over to first, and it's in time. And the inning comes to an end. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. You go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Phillies. 9-1-2 due up. That was just a poor at bat. Chris, what's up? Yeah, gonna be a tough decision if it ever arises. Kobe has been our best pitcher this game. That could happen if they sent Cave down and brought up, I forgot his name, first baseman, Derek Hall. Yes, Hall, thank you. How could you forget Derek Hall? He's a stud, just don't have room for him in the big leagues. Who, Derek Hall? He's been really struggling this year, man. I mean, he's doing really well at the AAA level, but Jake Cave was doing really well at the AAA level. And some guys, man, I have to be honest, like, some guys just can't make that transition. It's really, 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 really hard. You know? Hall started off really good on a tear last year, but then had to adjust. I have something in my throat. I need a sip of water, guys. Just give me a sec. I have got to rest my voice in between games. You bet I'm going to have a nice cup of tea. 17 more to 1K. Yes! What's up, Mitch? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here. I also owe you a phone call as well. I will do that. 17 more. Ugh. That was a good stretch. All right, we go to the bottom of the 9th. Phillies trail 8-6. And Garrett Stubbs will lead things off. I'm surprised that they're still going to have him hit here. Raisel Iglesias will be pitching for the Braves. He has 29 saves and 31 opportunities, a 2.83 ERA, and 47.2 innings of work. Stubbs, Schwarber, and Turner are due up in this bottom of the 9th inning. Iglesias is 33 years old. From Cuba. First pitch to Stubbs. That was off the plate, but it's a called strike. And Garrett Stubbs just saying, come on, Larry. That's the home plate umpire. Not you, Larry. The 0-1 pitch, low for a ball. Larry, you calling the balls and the strikes? And if you just subscribed to my channel, comment who you are down below. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stubbs, and the 1-1. That was a strike, but it's called a ball. You just can't make this up. 2 balls, 1 strike to Stubbs. And the pitch by Iglesias. Fly ball hit out to left field. It's not that deep, though. It stays in the yard, and Rosario is there to make the catch. Comment who you are down below, guys. How could I forget his name? Ever been 57? Noah should not be resigned. I like Rojas in center. He helps the communication problems. Stubbs not happy with himself. Welcome back, Mitch. Yes. Jacqueline's here. Man, we got a party over here. Here's Kyle Schwarber. He's batting .333 lifetime against Iglesias. And he takes the first pitch low for a ball. So Schwarber and Turner are the last chance for the Phillies. Rays fan, thank you for subscribing. The 1-0. That's low and inside for ball 2. That ump talking trash to me? The 2-0 pitch. Schwarber shows bunt but takes it back. And it's on the outside corner for a strike. Yeah, Larry. Larry Vanover's calling the balls and the strikes. So, that's you. The 2-1 to Schwarber. Popped up. Hit out to shallow center field. Harris the second. Waits for it patiently. And he's there to catch it for out number 2. And now the Phillies are down to their final strike. Make sure that you come back for Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. First pitch will be at 6:40. We'll start the clock at 6:20. You might reach 1K subs in the second game. I know. All right, here's Trey Turner. It's up to him. First pitch. That's at the knees for a strike. A sinker at 95. Trey is 1 for 4 on the afternoon. Hit a home run his last time up. The 0-1 pitch way inside for ball 1. Just a reminder, no spoilers in the chat. Keep it clean. The 1-1 pitch. High bouncer. Hit over towards second base. Albies has it. Throws over to first. It's off the line. And the Phillies play on. That's going to go down as an E4 by Ozzie Albies. And Bryce Harper is coming up. It just took Olsen off the bag. High bouncer just hit over towards that first base side. And Albies with not a good throw whatsoever. Phillies still down to their final out, and Bryce Harper is coming up to the plate. Fans are standing on their feet. Harper is 4 for 7 lifetime against Iglesias with 3 homers and 7 RBI. Has a chance to tie the game with one swing of the bat. The pitch, fly ball hit out to deep left center field. That's going back to the track, to the wall. We have a tie ball game. Can you believe it? In the guts of the game, Bryce Harper comes through again. A line drive laser out to left center field, and we play on. 8-8 in the bottom of the 9th, and the bank is rocking. I'm sure that the fans will be thanking Ozzie Albies if the Phillies somehow win this game. Here's Alec Boehm. First pitch. Fly ball out to right field. That's hooking foul. That's his 4th homer lifetime against Iglesias. Just going Barry Bonds mode. The 0-1 to Boehm, fouled back. Bryce Harper with ice in his veins. No balls, 2 strikes to Boehm. Base is empty, the pitch, swing and a miss. And we play on and go to the top of the 10th. So Iglesias blows his 3rd save of the season. And we play on and go to extra innings as Bryce Harper ties the game with a 2-run homer out to left center field. It's 8-8. And we play on and go to extra innings. And of course, I am not prepared, and I need my new score sheet. Darn it. Oh my gosh. Where did I put that? Oh no. This is not good. I can't believe it. Wow, Bryce Harper, man. Let's go! That is sick. That's what we waited for all game long. Let's go. Guys, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload. Oh boy, we got extra innings going on. Oh man. I don't know where it is. I thought I had it over here, and I should have been prepared for it. Oh well. Is that it? Give me 1 sec. Are we going to get a third inning from Covey? That's a good question. That's funny. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Extra innings as we go to the top of the 10th. In this playoff type of a game between the Phillies and the Braves. Braves are 5-2 in extra innings, and the Phillies are 7-5. Jose Alvarado will come in to pitch the 10th. In 34 games, he's 7 for 9 in save opportunities. This is not a save opportunity here. When he turned around, the bat drop decapitates you. Oh, thanks, man. That's funny. Popped on to say hi. Well, you're in for extra innings. Wow. I can't believe that I don't have my thing. Totally my mistake. So Olsen, who got the last out, will be the ghost runner over at second base. We're in the top of the 10th. Kevin Pillar will come in to pinch hit for Eddie Rosario. Wall's actually over at second base. I beg your pardon, because Ozuna made the last out. The pitch. It's taken all the way for a called strike right down the pipe. No balls, 1 strike to Kevin Pillar as a pinch hitter. And the 0-1, ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. Wall's going to come in to score. It's 9-8 Atlanta. And Alvarado gave up a single. And the Braves take the lead. Pillar comes through and gets a big hit. An RBI single. It's 9-8 Atlanta. Just on a fastball right down the middle. Guys, subscribe. Turn on those notification bell icons. That's the reason why you don't like the Ghost Runner. When it's not for us. So here's Travis d'Arnaud, who's 0 for 4 with 2 lineouts today. Good news, though, is that there is a double play opportunity. Alvarado with the pitch. 98 on the gun, swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike to d'Arnaud. The 0-1 popped up. It's fouled behind the plate. Only took 2 pitches to give up the lead. I know. That's how it works. It is. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 by Alvarado upstairs for ball 1. Chris, you were right. Yes, hit the thumbs up button, guys. Algo people, do your magic. 1-2 is the count to Travis. Alvarado gets set at the belt. Winds up, delivers the pitch. Swing, and a foul ball by not much. Hey, at least it wasn't one pitch. The ghost runner would have scared Nola. It's true. Alvarado's been struggling since he came back from the injured list. For sure. 1-2 is the count to d'Arnaud. And the pitch way up high, and it just goes over Stubbs' shoulder, and just like that, Pillar's going to go over to second base. That pitch was way up high, and Stubbs just couldn't get over to it. Stream froze again. Oh, so it was up high and it didn't even break. Okay. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pillar's over at second. There goes the double play ball. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And d'Arnaud is tagged. But he strikes out there. One away in the top of the 10th. Ghost Runner was a COVID thing. Can't we be done with it now? Comes Orlando Arcia with 1 out in the top of the 10th. And the pitch to Arcia, swing and a miss on a cutter right down the pipe. Hope you're all having yourselves a great day. I really do. Arcia is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Alvarado looks back at first, now back to the plate, and the 0-1. It's a strike called at the knees at 98 miles per hour. A.J. Smith-Shawver and Kirby Yates, the former closer for the San Diego Padres, they are both getting loosened up in the Braves' pen. 0-2 is the count. Alvarado kicks, fires, the pitch. Grounder, it's fouled towards the third base dugout. "11 pitches for Jose Alvarado in the top of the 10th so far. Phillies tied it in the bottom of the 9th on a 2-run homer by Bryce Harper. The 0-2, line drive into left field for a base hit. It goes all the way towards the wall. Another run comes in to score. It's Kevin Pillar, and it's an RBI double that's allowed to Orlando Arcia. That's his 3rd double today. And fans cannot believe it. Braves have been able to put up 10 runs, and another mistake thrown out over the middle of the plate. Bohm would not have been able to catch that. Just went over his glove. And here comes Michael Harris II. Acuna Jr. waits in the on-deck circle, and you do not want to face him. Got to pick your poison. First pitch, 100 on the gun on the outside corner for a strike. Harris batting .294. He had a 2-run homer. And also doubled. Got hit by a pitch and has scored 3 runs. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Grounder. Pulled over towards second base. The flip over to first. That's in time. The runner does go over to third. That's Orlando Arcia. And Ronald Acuna Jr. is coming up. Phillies have 9 hits and have scored 8 runs. Braves have 11 hits and have scored 10. Acuna Jr. up at the plate. First pitch by Alvarado. Inside for ball 1. Pitching becomes a glaring issue with a team like the Braves, for sure. Absolutely. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Don't forget to tune in to Game 2 of this day-night doubleheader. First pitch will be at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. The 1-0 grounder hit over to shortstop. Turner has it, throws over to first, and the inning comes to an end. However, Kevin Pillar and Orlando Arcia get 2 big RBI base hits, and Bryson Stott, Christian Pache, and Nick Castellanos are coming up for the Phillies as we head to the bottom of the 10th. Okay, Bohm was batting 4th. What's up, RC Talks Basketball? And Caitlin Clark, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on here, dude. Oh, shit, I'm so sorry, Rays fan. Yes. Guys, let me see what just happened here. So, Stott is batting 5th. Okay, so it's Stott, Pache, Stott, Pache, and Castellanos. Okay. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Guys, we need 15 more subscribers in order to get to 1,000. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. We've been doing this channel for 8.5 months, and we've been really going at it strong, man. We really have. We did our first football game yesterday. That was a lot of fun. We do Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, and Eagles football on here right now. And, yeah. So, JJ, you know me. Just watching you kick it into 5th gear. Thanks, man. All right, so Pillar is going to go out to play left field, I believe. Kirby Yates will come in to try to close the door. He is 7-1 with 3 saves and 6 opportunities. He's been their backup closer because he had experience with that in a Padres uniform. 2.8 ERA he has as well. So Stott will lead things off. The ghost runner will be Alec Bohm. He's over at second base. So the tying run is technically up at the plate. Can the Phillies come back again in this game? That is the question. Comment your thoughts down below. Do the Phillies have another comeback in them? I didn't mean to. I genuinely feel bad. No, you're good, man. You're fine. It happens, man. Sam says yes. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. High Flyer says no. Here's Stott, the first pitch. Jams him. And it's popped up. It's foul. He probably shouldn't have swung at that. It was way up high and inside. Stott doubled in the 5th. It was an RBI double. He drove in his 56th run of the season. That's the only hit he has today. Bohm leads off at second base. Arcia covering the bag. Yates comes set at the letters. Looks back to second. Now back to the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off again. And the count is 0-2. I mean, in this at-bat here, hopefully he can just make him work. Don't have to hit a home run. Just got to put the ball in play and make something happen. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 off the plate for ball 1. They may tie it up, but won't walk it off here. Okay. Didn't we get extra innings the last doubleheader? Maybe. I don't remember. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but the odds of that are go up because 2 games is more than 1. The 1-2, outside for ball 2. So Christian Pache waits in the on-deck circle. The count was 0-2, and it's now 2-2 to start. 4 seconds left on the pitch clock. Nobody out, and the pitch. Ground ball hit over to third base. Riley has it, throws across the diamond. It's in time, and there's one away. Hit pretty sharply, but the pitch was maybe a little bit outside. But because of the way that the strike zone has been called from Larry Vanover, kind of had to swing at that. Now Christian Pache is due up. And Nick Castellanos waits in the on-deck circle. Bohm at second. The first pitch to Pache. It's a strike on the outside corner. Christian struck out in the 8th. Came on to pinch hit for Brandon Marsh. No balls, 1 strike. They could certainly use a hit right here. The 0-1 to Pache. Outside for ball 1. Seven pitches so far in this inning for Kirby Yates. The 1-1 to Pache. Ground ball foul. Chopped over towards the third base side. This is just game 1 of a 4-game series between the Braves and the Phillies. 1-2 is the count to Pache. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Pache strikes out. And again, the Phillies are down to their final out. And that's going to bring up Nick Castellanos to the plate. Fans standing again on their feet. Look back over to second. And Bohm just goes back to the bag. Castellanos' lifetime against Kirby Yates is 2 for 4. First pitch to Casty. That pitch was way inside, and he swings and misses at it. Nick is 0 for 4. His average down to 269. He has grounded out, struck out twice, and has lined out as well. No balls, 1 strike to Nick. Yates at the letters. The 0-1, that's low. The only extra base hit that he had against Kirby Yates was a double. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. Popped up, foul behind the plate. And the Phillies are down to their final strike. Again, please make sure that you come back on for Game 2 of this doubleheader tonight. First pitch at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. The 1-2 to Castellanos. And it's called a ball. It was a strike all the way. And Castellanos lives to see another day. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was a perfectly placed pitch. A splitter right at the knees on the inside corner. Darno did call for time as he charged over towards the mound. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. The Braves hang on and win in an emotional game versus the Phillies, and they win by a final score of 10-8. Guys, what the heck's going on in the chat? What the heck are we doing? Phillies end up losing this one by a final score of 10-8. And they'll be back on tonight at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Ronald Acuna Jr. hit his 36th homer of the season, and he's, of course, the player of the game. Had an RBI single, walked, stole a base, and he, of course, has to be the player of the game. Fire game call. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I have to rest up. I'll be honest with you. I have to rest my voice. I've been clearing my throat a little bit. So I'm going to take, I'm literally going to go. Oh, it's all good. Someone got accidentally timed out. Oh, that's what happened? Okay. All right. No worries. No worries. Thanks for clarifying, Larry. All right. I appreciate you guys so much for coming on here. Got time to drink some tea, get some dinner. And I'll see you guys at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. All right? Hope to see you back on here. Thank you all so much. And on the way out, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Bye with Tove, and good night.